We're at the farm, and Brandon. We're gonna try something new. Tractor stories with Brandon. You're up, sir.
All right. Now Thomas wanted me to start with this tractor. This is a 1972 Farmall 656 hydro diesel. So it uses a hydrostatic transmission, similar like the Cub Cadet hydros. D282 diesel engine. Got a 2250 quick attach loader on it. This is my main tractor for bringing in round bales when we're baling hay in the summer. Got this tractor about 7 years ago. I had worked for a tree farmer just down the road. Had this tractor in the shed and ran terrible. Wouldn't fire up nice, wouldn't run nice, smoked like crazy. But we used it every once in a while to move wagons or whatever when we were picking trees. And I told him, I said, I'll tell you what, I said, I'll work for you for the summer, but if you ever decide to sell this tractor, get rid of it, let me know, because I want it. Because we had been using 560, which is back there in the corner, gasser. Had a loader on it. We used the
that one.
Before that. But I wanted this tractor to haul round bales. We had started round baling a couple of years before that. So it was a couple of years after I quit working with him. He called and actually stopped over and said, hey, thinking about getting rid of this tractor, do you still want it? Absolutely. So he made me the deal. He said $3,000 for the tractor, minus any parts you put in it to get it running right. So figured deal, good enough for me.
Yeah.
Took the Oliver flatbed over to his house, fired this thing up, loaded it on, brought it back home, and started tearing it down. Pulled the injector pump, pulled the injectors.
Bad.
Not bad. We had them rebuilt, and then we decided to pull the valve cover.
Ooh, that was a nice lightning flash. See that one? It's raining outside now, so that's what we're in here for.
Yeah, stormy. working on a square baler, and we're down to where we need parts. So time out. Tractor talk.
Yes.
So anyway, brought this thing home, pulled the pump, injectors, had them all checked out, redone. Pulled the valve cover, and he told me that one of the neighbors did a head job for him, and when they put the head gasket back on with the D282, you can flip the head gasket 180 degrees.
Yeah.
And the bolts will line up.
But the gasket itself.
But the oil galley won't.
Oh.
So it blocked the oil galley, and it ran for 52 hours with no oil in the head.
Ooh.
So, so at that point, I knew this was going to be expensive. But I want the tractor to run. I mean, it's still a great tractor. Pulled the motor, split it, everything, tore it apart in our shed. Took everything up to the dealer up in International, New Bethlehem. Had them redo the block.
Hey, there's still a dealer up there?
They are, but they don't have International dealer anymore.
Was it Case IH
They
now?
pulled it, yeah. But, long story short, had this engine machined. They put the sleeves in. Where we had all new valve train in the top. Everything's brand new. The head was redone. Everything brand new, replaced, which is relevant to the future of this story. So we brought it back. We put everything back together in our shop. Fired it. Everything sounded good. And about 15 seconds later, the shaft in the injection pump snapped.
Ooh.
So we had to pull the injection pump back off, pull the front cover back off to get the shaft out of the gear. Yeah, $700 worth of injection pump work, and I was not thrilled because the injection pump locked up within 20 seconds. So had that sent out, redone, put the new one back, put everything back together. Everything runs great. It sounded good. Put it on the hammer mill. And it was running good for about 15 minutes. And all of a sudden, black smoke. It's pouring oil out the exhaust. And it's like, okay, now what? Pulled it back in the shop. Pulled everything back apart. Pulled the head. Everything in the head checked out. But it bent a rod in the valve guide.
Oh.
Nobody checked the tolerances in the valve guides when they installed them.
Yeah.
They were all out.
Oh, really?
So I had to take the head back off, have the valve guides bored, and now it burns a little oil because you had to go over tolerance to fix it. That's like, I can live with that if it runs. Put everything back together, and after that, I got about 3 years out of it until I had to put another head gasket in it. That was 2 years ago. And I got to put another one back in it. It's D282. It's just the nature of the beast. And things were terrible from the start because they used a gas block, and they never,
For a diesel motor.
yeah, for a diesel motor. So they never really beefed the heads up to handle the compression that the diesel was taking. And so they get hot, they warp. So I think this time I'm going to take the head off, have it checked, and decked again.
Yeah.
I think the head's warped.
Now, can you change the block out if you wanted to?
You can.
I mean, they make a what's the next motor for?
What I would like to put in, it's a 312 German.
Okay.
Or find a junk 706, change all the plates. And I'd love to do a repower.
It'd fit, right? Fit for no problem?
With slight modification. The
Yeah.
only thing is these D282s sip fuel.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't use much fuel at all.
Now, the same motor than the other 656 too?
Identical.
Or is it?
Yep,
Okay.
identical. They're a great tractor. It's easy to run. The Hydro is definitely nice for any loader work. I mean, there's no comparison, even the shuttle shift.
Yep.
As a shuttle shift, you get one speed. That Hydro, you're infinite from top to bottom, which is super nice. That's been a good tractor.
Fire it up, sir. Full start, maybe?
About 15 seconds on the glow plug, she'll fire. That's the one gripe that everyone has about glow plugs.
Lights. Was it?
Yep. I actually went to Oberlin, Ohio to pick this up. And one of my friends that has been on Facebook, he had a 706 and he wanted 3.4. So I traded him, but neither of us realized that this wishbone down here is different between the two tractors. So he used my 3-point arms, and he had a 1086.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Yeah, he had a 1086 that he pulled the wishbone off a bit because it was broke down to put the 3-point on his 706 to use my arms.
Oh, okay.
And if you look underneath the belly, where it mounts, where the wishbone comes to the center,
Yeah.
you see them two plates
Yep.
come up?
Yep.
I actually welded those.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah, we actually retrofitted this on this tractor because I wanted fast hitch.
Huh.
That's the best thing for moving trailers.
Is it?
Because at the time, I was using this to move the flatbed and haul ground beds. So I got 3.6. And my 3/4 ton of stuff. Good tractor. Good tractor.
All right. This concludes, I guess, episode 1 of Tractor Time with Brandon.
Have
So
a good one.
we'll be doing next one.
Whenever we get a chance.
856.
856. Unless you want to start small.
I don't care.
Start from the oldest.
I'm talking that.
Do the
F20.
38 F20. I'll get
F20.
it dug out.
Yep. All right. So this is, like I said, episode 1. So we'll talk to you guys soon when the next video comes out.
Have a good one, guys.